Hello and good morning to all my students. So I'm going to continue my last week lecture which is about NoSQL movement. So today we are going to look further into why to say yes to NoSQL. So some overviews we are going to look about the relational model which is the traditional one which have tables and queries of things and the structured query language and how and this NoSQL movement was originated and what is a NoSQL today and even some of the authors who are talking about. Okay, so the relational model, which was actually by the author Code, he developed this model while at IBM laboratory. Okay, so this is IBM followed on 1976 and some other like information about his work and his associations like some other authors who were. So the term relation model is the data for large but shared data banks. Means we have collections of data banks on different databases. Okay. But further normalization of the database relation model was also a precedent work after this. Like there then it comes the headache of something called uh, duplicated data or redundant data. That's why normalization was introduced to remove the anomalies and keep our database efficient and in good quality. So the relation model, where we have relation, tuple, attributes, and domain. Domain means the area of coverage. What are the allowable fields actually? Primary and foreign keys and normal forms. Then we have query model that we write query to insert, select, and others with some algebraic works. And the primary theme means we are going to have a physical data independence. So keeping the data independent from the storage, that's that. So database management systems based on the relationship model. Some examples: IBM project system R was also based on that. Oracle also was based on the DB2 also was based on that. Then we have some languages for querying the relation models, language elements. We have clauses like we are clause for the conditions, expressions. We have predicates. We have query statements. All these are elements that comes under in a. So a text search of EFF Croft by his early pages. So this is one of the writing of the code. A relation model of data for large shared database. So he advocated for the traditional database systems. What are the one? So other relation query models, we have data log, we have QL, we have query by example, and some variation. But NoSQL relational database management systems, one of the first use of phrase of NoSQL is been due to Carlo Strozzi. So why NoSQL he described, he said is fast and portable and very important open source RDBMS. And also it is a derivative of the RDB systems and it's a not full for function of RDBMS but a shell level. He just described on that. So commonly reference papers in his work by the next generation Unix and Unix shell. Some of the regarding database system, almost all the software presents that you must get into and leave for the power of Unix behind. So some of these dialogues. In summary, relational model is good. It's a yes, but Unix is a big yes, right? And big or COTS relation database management is a no because they found some limitation in relational DBMS. But SQL also. So getting back to strategies, NoSQL movement. So it's also kind of based on the relation model, but based on Unix and shell script and does not have SQL interface. So in that sense, and like if we literally take the meaning of that, NoSQL means we are not using the SQL language. So more recently, the term has like different other meanings. NoSQL means not only SQL, means a little bit of SQL characteristics there, but we are moving away from SQL. Most modern NoSQL systems diverge from the relational model or standard DBMS model. So this is the data model, like we have relationships, we have tuples, attributes, domains, and normalized tables. Versus on the other hand, we have documents, graphs, and key values. And when it comes to the query model, relational algebra or tuple calculus is in the traditional one, but in NoSQL we have graph traversal, like binary traversal from one node to another node, like depth first or breadth first, like that. We have text searches or MapReduce in the AI. And the implementation, we have rigid schemas, like very fixed schemas we have, but in the NoSQL we have flexible schemas. And acid compliances versus the base. So in that sense, NoSQL today is more commonly meant to be something like non-relation, so not related to or not dependent on the relation of the table. So NoSQL today, the motivation for why to move to NoSQL. So there are significant advantages to build our own storage solutions at Google. So that they were taken about in terms of high scalability, high performance, always available, and flexibility, and of course cost effective. So how big is NoSQL movement, and how they eventually eliminate totally the relation. So this is a small list of NoSQL today. HBase we have, Vertica we have, all of those databases are supported in the NoSQL, a list of database management systems. All of those supports NoSQL. So it's easy to find over there in this link. And primary NoSQL categories, we have basically four categories: key value, column store, graph store, and document store. And compared to the old one, query models are not as developed, and of course which have differences in the abstraction. In the key value, as in the last class I said, we have like a hash table, something like that, a hash and the value. So basic data model and database is just a collection of key pairs. So we have like keys like insert, give the key and the new value, delete by the key the whole row, update, give the key and the value, and lookup also by key and the value. So by the keys we are going to do the additional operations. We have different other variation of this data. Then we have column ones is a big table, so a distributed storage system for the structured data. So basic data model database is a collection of key and the value pairs. Key consists of three parts: a row, a key, and a column and a timestamp. Flexible schema, here the set of columns is not fixed and may differ from row to row. So that's the wrong one. So one last detail one, because column key consists of two parts: a column family for that, like here. Okay, we have the row ID, but it's a very wide store. That's why we have as a portion for personal data, another portion for professional data. So we can subcategorize it. So all are called column families, and the attributes are column qualifiers. So this is how the wide column store works in the data tables. So this is the one key one. We are going to insert that over here, all the transactions, employee and the salary and the others. So that will be on one whole row. That's why we call that a wide column model. So one row is a wide column. NoSQL database table is equal to many rows, but in a traditional one, each of those record will be a different row. But here in wide column model, we are just inserting in one single row. Number of rows will not be incremented. Then we have graph model. Actually, the Neo database or Neo4j, the example, they are focusing on this, the Neo database. We have nodes and reverse. Then we have document one. Each of the group of information are set as documents. So the basic data model, the general notion of a document or words or phrases and flexible schemas, and we have the metadata, we have title, author, and other embedded text keys, and the one implementation of formats are very gradually used, especially if they support PDF format, Bison, XML, JSON, all of those. Even the scanned form images can be stored, especially for the document management system, or maybe like archives, we can use document stores. Then when it comes to the acid versus the base, acid stand for autonomy, consistency, isolation, and duration, right? So in a distributed one, there are more focus on the shift on consistency and availability and partial tolerance. That's why we are comparing the base model to the acid one. And Kepler theorem, at most two of the above are being enforced at the. So in a distributed NoSQL systems, typically we said that it is the same form as base, like basically we had be available, soft state, and eventually it has to be consistent. So we really like everything to be structured, consistent, harmonious, but we have also faced it a little bit of punk style energy today. And actually, while it might score or scare our grandmothers. So this is a